and gentlemen, like I mentioned earlier, we are going to now launch a report, and I would request Rushid Gandhi, Managing Director, Strategic Consultant, Cushman and Wakefield, can please request Rushid to please join us. Let's give him a big round of applause. And also request Muninder, Singh, Director and Practice Head, Strategic Consulting, Cushman and Wakefield. Let's give him a round of applause, come on. And please welcome Lavanya, Event Director of IREX, as they are all ready to launch the report, which is also there in front of you on your table, ladies and gentlemen. This is Global Pathways, Opportunities Beyond Traditional Borders. Has anybody received a copy of the same? Yeah? Great. So, thank you very, very much. I'm going to now quickly talk to you all about what. Yeah, thank you, Lavanya. Thank you, Singh. Yeah, I'm going to just quickly tell you guys about this report. It shares insights on the growing trend of Indians strategically investing in international properties and residency or citizenship by investment programs of various countries. The report covers the constant rise in the numbers of HNIs in India over the years and the factors contributing to the growth. It also studies the gradual increase of overseas investments by individuals in India with typical investment size and the reason for selection of different investment destinations. And I think with that, we have Muninder Singh, who's going to discuss and share and give us an introduction to the report. He heads business intelligence as a part of strategic consulting at Cushman and Wakefield India. He's responsible for new initiatives of customized offerings for the core real estate sectors to allied sectors such as construction, building material, and multi-national tourism agencies. So I'm going to request Muninder to kindly take over.
Thank you so much. I welcome everyone to this event. So, Cushman Wakefield has had this great opportunity to connect with IREX and partner on this research report, where we basically looked at what are the primary reasons that have led to the growth, I would say, in Indian market. What's the opportunity that is there for investments and Indians who are looking forward to investments across. What are the primary reasons for that? With that in our mind, we basically went along with the report and then we discussed what are the avenues, opportunities across the world. See, the group, one thing that we're talking about over here in this report is that finally Indians are going global. And that is the main thing that we're basically talking about, and that's the reason that today there is a very strong Indian base which is present across the world, which is voicing strongly, which is having an impact on policy making globally. So that is what it is, and even like IREX help us to even promote that voicing strong. So please. Yes. So what exactly is happening in India? First of all, let's understand that. See, right now, 2020 for everyone was a great year. And in Indian case, it was the largest step that we see. But India has emerged as one of the strongest economies. As per the various entities, the research groups which have been talking about IMF and equivalent World Bank, they've been talking about that India is expected to grow at double the growth rate at which the world is expected. Even the advanced economies like US, UK are going to be lagging behind. And that is the primary reason that we're going to see a creation of wealth and creation of HNIs in India. And what we're talking over here is, if you look at it, this year itself, we've already crossed the 3 trillion USD number. And going forward, we're going to be achieving it 5, 10. And that is the roadmap that we're talking about. This entire growth is not going to happen only by government investments. A lot of this growth is actually going to happen because of the participation of the private sector. Now, this private sector is going to create various opportunities, various individuals which are going to be contributing towards the wealth. Now, this wealth is not going to be limited to India, it's going to go global. It is going to be invested across. Indians are going abroad and taking over businesses, investing in businesses, and expanding their footprint. So, that is what we are going to be doing. In terms of the number of individuals, today we are in the early teens when it comes to the total number of HNIs, and typically all of us HNI is totally known as a person who has more than 1 million USD of disposable income. But going forward, we are anticipating that even if we continue with a conservative growth rate of 6 to 7%, we are going to have a first million coming up by 2047. And if we go by the realistic number that we are talking over here, we are actually going to have it by 2036. We are actually going to be hitting a millionaire number of millionaires in India. So that is what we're doing over here. We would be one of the richest nations. We would be among the top 5. Today we are talking about the top 5 economies where India stands at third. But very soon we will be becoming the third. And that is again an opportunity where India is going to go global. Then how we are going ahead. Now this is what we are basically looking at, that per capita income, the property investments across, if you look at it, it's actually been growing. We've been seeing a growth by Indians in foreign nations, and this is not only in businesses alone, this is also happening across real estate. And this real estate investment is not limited to residentials alone. Earlier, we used to look at residential investment as the primary mode for wealth creation. Today, the new investors are far more savvy, they are far more technology savvy, they look at alternate assets. So that's the reason if you go through the report, you realize that office, warehousing, student living, alternate assets are becoming the means of investment and wealth creation for them. So it's not only limited to the idea of creating a second home or a vacation home. It's actually becoming a more from the diversification of their wealth, diversification of their income streams. That's what they're looking at. And then, which are the nations that they're looking at? So if you look at all the nations that the investments are happening, it's Singapore, US, Netherlands, Switzerland, all the places which basically are attracting a lot of technology-based people who are basically encouraging a lot of investment from people who are diversifying, who are adopting new age ways of operating. They're changing this entire phase of operations across. They are the ones who are creating the wealth. They are the ones who are diversifying their presence. They are going global. So that's about it. Thank you. That's what it is.